We need to strengthen the argument that this law was more helpful in curbing general crime than in curbing terrorism. This is quite generic. Some of the criminals continue to operate their terrorist activities from behind the bars. This is quite melodramatic. This doesn't strengthen or weaken the argument. This talks about absolute numbers. It's not about absolute numbers, it's about the percentage. The base may be different. So this option can just not be used because it is comparing absolute numbers rather than comparing the percentages. It increased globally, but still the conclusion that general crime was reduced by a greater percentage and terrorism by a relatively modest percentage. This conclusion is not strengthened by this argument. If at all, it only is weakened a bit, saying that otherwise the terrorism grew, at least in this country, it reduced a bit. So, not a strong choice. This says that if the new law were not there, the crime rate would have increased. Okay, but there should be a stronger choice somewhere. This strengthens, but isn't there a better choice? Let's see. The police has greater role to play in curbing general crimes than in curbing terrorism. Okay, so police anyway had a greater role to play in general crime. The general crime has had greater effect also, and therefore the argument is strengthened. E is the best of the lot here.